to the drunk aunt's table. It's next to the kids' table, but you're not allowed to sit with us.
And it's dry January.
So you're not allowed to drink either,
You're not allowed to
actually.
drink.
Dang it!
Sorry.
No! Well,
know.
you can drink, it's just not going to get you drunk.
No.
I'm on several other intoxicating substances right now, so...
Yes.
Yeah, nobody said anything about how wet other substances are.
Yeah, the wetter the better. All right.
So what we have today in front of us is essentially a smattering of some of the new non-alcoholic products that we have been that we have sourced, that we have been sent, etc. So we've been doing a lot of like updating of our rankings for that, for our non-alcoholic mocktails, our non-alcoholic beer, things like that. So we've got all of these, and we're gonna give them a try. Should we start with the beer or mocktails?
I think we should start with booze.
Oh, straight up booze.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's shoot it.
Let's shoot it. Okay, so I'm gonna look at this. So let's start. In that case, we'll go as I would if we were drinking actual liquor, and we'll start with our non-alcoholic aperitifs. So I'm really excited about these. This is, when I was pregnant, the thing I missed the most was like Negronis and like bitter things, because it's really hard to get that bitter, like specific flavor of Campari and stuff in non-alcoholic booze. But these didn't exist. So
Is
I was.
Malort considered an aperitif?
I don't know.
It's considered an Amaro.
Is
Whoa.
that true?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
That's interesting. More you know.
I lived in Chicago for a while.
So
listen,
this is more comparable to like your Aperols or Camparis.
I'm excited about the red one because that brand is Three Spirits, and we're gonna try some of their
We like their whiskey,
mocktails later, and I love.
Are we all doing one dump cup?
We've got kind of a smattering of dumb cups.
Boy, smattering is the word
Smattering.
of the day. Kids cheer every time you hear the word
drink
smattering.
actual alcohol every time you
that's
say smattering.
spicy smelling.
Okay, so this is Ritual. We also have liked some of their stuff in the past as well. A lot of the non-alcoholic booze like employs like capsaicin to make it seem like it actually has alcohol in it. This does not. So forgot everything I just said.
That tastes like more, right?
Wow.
It is bitter.
It's bitter.
It tastes like cologne to me.
It has that floral kind of thing going on.
Did I just drink my granddad Fleming?
I have to be honest. I don't think it tastes like something you're supposed to drink.
No,
No.
It really does taste like you got under the
Ah.
sink as like a kid and drank a Mr. Yuck.
Yes.
We
I'm not saying that means it's bad. There's a lot of like people would say that about like Campari as well, but it definitely has that
No,
like.
I think it's bad.
Wow, it lives in your mouth and throat too.
I don't want it anymore. Give me something else.
So when I was first starting to drink, my dad suggested I get into Negronis because they're really bitter at first, and they're like an acquired taste. And
So
he
you
was
drink
like,
slow.
"You'll drink slower, and you'll save money." And then I immediately was like, "I love it!" And it was it doesn't do it. But I would say this is like that. It's like it's kind of not great. So you are gonna sip it slowly if that's a thing. But let's see how the other one compares.
When I first started drinking, I drank Zima, and then quickly graduated to handles of McCormick vodka in a plastic bottle.
Is it McCormick
crazy.
like the spices? Is it the same company?
No.
Okay.
No, McCormick it specifically says charcoal filtered.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
that was a
bottle.
big thing. That's a huge thing back
That's how
in
you
the
know
day.
it's good.
My first thing was Boone's Farm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we did that too.
And then my first
So,
like
shower
cocktail
beer.
was gin and tonics. I just
Absolutely.
loved them. And then Sex on the Beaches. I would annoy
That's
every
fun.
bartender
Oh, yeah.
ever and order that.
That's
Did you ever
super
take a
fun.
bartending class?
No, but I had to take the ABC classes when I worked in a bar as a waitress.
Yeah.
You had to like learn about when someone is overserved or whatever.
I took a very weird bartending class in college where we weren't allowed to actually make real drinks, but we did mix tempera paint together.
What?
Why?
So I did have to learn like also drinks that nobody orders anymore, like how to make a Bay Breeze. How to make a Cape Codder. Like, things like that
what
I've
is
never
a
heard
Bay
of.
Breeze?
Which apparently she does order one in Red Eye.
I know exactly what you're talking
A
about.
Bay Breeze is
pineapple and cranberry, right?
There's pineapple, cranberry, maybe something else. Because then the other one is a Sea Breeze. Maybe that's the pineapple, or no, maybe there's one that's
I feel like
pineapple
it's
and there's one that's not. Yeah.
Because you would think the sea breeze was the pineapple, and I
It's a long
think
time
it's
ago.
I know, because I feel like I learned all of those too, and I
Yeah.
wonder if I took some kind
I
of
would love
class.
to go to a bar and start ordering that kind of stuff.
I was a bartender.
I
What
like
was your,
this.
What was your signature?
Oh,
Smells
I
very
have to-
medicinal, I will
Okay. There is an article about me in a local Jacksonville
Ooh, very tangy. I like this.
I
newspaper
like it too.
from when I was a bartender, and
Spicy.
I call it a dirty 8, and it's literally just all of the alcohols mixed together.
It's a Long Island
Ah.
with
Blonde.
blue curacao
Hell yeah.
and sour mix.
That
That's
sounds good.
the drink recipe I created for this magazine. Isn't that incredible?
I love
That's
that.
really good. I'm
I know.
into that.
So
I think this is pretty good.
This
I
is
love that.
nice.
Also,
I love it.
It does have taurine in it. It also has vitamins B3 and B6.
Hold
It's
up.
just-
It's got taurine in it. Is that
It's an
mean it's
energy
going to
drink.
keep me awake?
No.
Maybe. I mean, maybe it'll just make you
Yeah, drink this and go to the gym.
It's gluten free.
Dry
It's
Januaries.
vegan. This is nice. It has a kind of like cranberry-ish flavor to it,
Mm.
like tart, bitter.
It tastes a little bit like a watered down mulled wine.
Mm.
Like I taste a little bit of the
Yeah.
cloviness,
Definitely.
maybe some orange rinds in
Yeah.
there. I love it.
I would make that into like a non-alcoholic spritz.
I love
Some
it.
like
Yes,
little orange
yes.
slices in there. That's
I'm gonna
yummy.
put the good ones on
Great.
the things that we love.
Yes,
most.
yes.
Okay.
All right, what do we do?
Let's move into the gin, spelled Jynn.
No, I don't know if I like that.
Sounds like the name of like a toddler you would meet in LA. Gin, spelled Jynn.
Yeah.
my God,
The
that's
second
awesome.
N is silent.
I do adore these this packaging with this little fox.
Oh.
So it's by Filters, spelled with a PH.
Whoa, it smells like
Smells like gin.
It's got that juniper thing.
It smells like a bath product.
It does,
but in a really
but
nice
like
way.
I would like to wash my hair.
Like
with
you'd
this.
buy it at a Botanica.
Okay.
It tastes a little like leather.
Yo, you're so right.
Mm.
I do think.
It's got
So
a
I've had
burn.
we have a non-alcoholic gin ranking on the site. It is very tough for people to make a non-alcoholic gin. It tastes anything like gin.
But if you call it JYNN gin,
It does taste like gin.
Honestly,
But
it's
but I think this is a
doing
pretty.
all right.
I think it's a pretty good comparison because it's a lot of them I tried were like it's only okay if you put tonic in it,
yeah.
and this would be good with tonic. But I also think if you stirred it over ice, it's not offensive. Like
I think it would be good with just regular
Very lemony.
seltzer.
Yes.
And like some lime.
yeah, it's
Can I
pretty
tell you
gentle though.
what
so
it tastes
I
like
wouldn't-
to me. It tastes like, okay, you know when you go into a fancy hotel and there's a fountain in the lobby?
like spa water.
Yeah, it smells like a beautiful fountain.
Oh, it's a fountain.
But it
water.
tastes like the way a fountain
Well, you know what? It
smells.
tastes a little bit like it tastes like there's like rose in here or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Which is maybe they're trying to do a Hendrix.
I don't
Hendrix
mind
is-
it. I say that it's second place.
It's not as good
So
as the other
far.
one, but I do think it's a pretty decent like. Put it in the
Okay,
middle
so
somewhere.
Tastes like licking a rock.
I'm basically past my childbearing years, but if I wasn't, I would have a whole slew of daughters and I would name them the names of these drinks. Because now we have mezcal.
Mezcal.
My
Ah!
We're drunk on nothing.
We got rum.
Rum.
And this is my favorite.
Whiskey.
Honestly, whiskey. I actually.
cute name.
It's like
It's
if you guys
whiskey.
could start calling me that would be great. Actually, okay, let's go with rum.
All right.
It's got the H second actually. Rum.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for being the porter.
Let me be mother.
Wow.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. It has something footy.
Whoa.
It has
It's
something
got a
footy
foot.
deep in there. Yeah.
It's like a foot that stepped
Right?
into like clothes.
Yes.
Like a full foot. It does. It's got the spice store thing, you know. Cinnamon
It's
brew.
so cinnamony. At least it doesn't taste like a foot. Uh-oh.
I don't like it.
It's just straight cinnamon water.
Yeah, I don't think it tastes like rum.
Honestly, I think the free spirits over here is doing more for me in terms of like brown liquor stuff
Yeah.
than that is.
Okay. Mezcal.
I'm not a
Mezcal.
tequila or mezcal girl. I can no longer shoot it.
Okay.
I just
Do you drink a
Yeah.
Marg?
I'm not a huge
No,
Marg
we've
person.
been over this because I've gone on and said you can't be in LA anymore.
Yeah, well,
This smells
my back is sweating. Ew,
interesting.
I don't like it.
Oh, that last one still burns, kind of.
No,
Like
it
it has
does.
a lot of peppery burn.
That's the part.
It
of alcohol
smells
you
like
mentioned.
if Swiss cheese was paint.
Oh gosh, what?
No, I mean yes,
Yes, but also no.
My reaction
This doesn't
was
taste
that
like mezcal.
the liquid. I don't like it.
No.
It does kind of have a paint thing going on.
That has chloroseptic for me.
That's too bad. That one lasts too.
Oh God.
Great for sore throats, but bad for consuming.
Okay, I'm gonna mix this up because there's some stuff at the bottom. Okay, whiskey.
Oh God.
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Whiskey without an H. That's my name.
Thank you.
I think
you.
we're all whiskey drinkers here.
Yes. All right.
It's like very gentle.
Huh. It's like it's like an unripened apricot.
Okay.
It just tastes dingy.
It's spicy.
Yeah,
But the
it's
water
really
itself
spicy.
Kind of like
has
bread.
a thickness. You know when you leave a cup of water on the nightstand too long and then you wake up and you're hungover and you're like, this will do. I don't want to
Yes.
get up. But it's thick somehow. And that's this. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
It's my least favorite.
I'm saying a lot. Why are these all making me burp? Oh, maybe it's
Because they're spicy as shit. We're all going to have heartburn.
I was gonna say these are all things also that like when you burp, you are going to taste them again, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of not looking forward to it.
Yeah, the
Sometimes you
hot
are.
dog with
I know.
non-alcoholic.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
like an eggnog or something. You're like, this will be a nice burp. Ice cream burp.
I know sometimes you want to burp and taste it instead of fart and waste it.
Where did you learn that? That's so funny.
I learned that in school.
That's
What
funny.
does that mean?
Better to burp and taste it than fart and waste it. I don't know. I grew up in the South. Give me a break.
Yeah.
The idea of it being a wasted like food.
Flavor.
Here's the
Like,
thing.
oh, you
Some
put it on
people
your butt. What
enjoy
a
the
waste.
smell of their own farts. And
yeah.
I don't judge.
No, for sure.
No, we love you guys.
That's you. You made it. Be proud.
No, it's a waste apparently.
See?
Okay, this is the kind of, it's a non-alcoholic agave spirit
Okay.
called La Planta by Feelin' Good. And essentially it's, tequila, mezcal, what do you want?
Okay.
I feel happy that honestly we got the alcohols out of the way.
I think
Yes,
that was a good
I'm
one.
more
Everything's
excited
gonna
about the
be-
beers
yeah.
and stuff. All right.
It's like cough medicine, but not thick.
Yeah, like if you thinned
It's
it out.
that dingy water again.
Again,
Yeah.
it's the chloroseptic. No, too weird, too bitter.
I don't like that, man.
Why is it so thick?
It's very strange.
There ain't nothing in it.
Yeah, where's mine?
All
Okay, so we've got two spirits you should try. Great. We won't focus on the negative. We'll focus on the positive.
Okay, so moving on here.
And do
A lime margarita.
mocktails.
Okay, this is Recess. This is a
Known for
craft
their CBD,
mocktail.
but that's not CBD.
This is, oh really? I didn't know that. No, this just has adaptogens.
What
Okay.
does that mean?
Adaptogens
Right.
are plants and like fungus that help essentially regulate your emotions and body and vibes.
So it's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's like it's supposed to like de-stress you naturally, that kind of
All
thing.
right. And you know what does that for me?
Booze?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, real whiskey does that.
I think that's,
It's really tart.
it's fine.
It just tastes like a soda.
I know. This is why
It is-
I don't think
is
it has.
tough. A lot of these, like, it is tough. The problem is a lot of these call themselves mocktails, and then they
They're just-
charge more,
Yeah,
and you're like, this is essentially. Just
You
a
know,
soda.
I would take this and mix it with the gin.
I like that idea.
Sure,
And I think that would really make it, and then put ice over it and stuff, and I think it would make it more of a vibe.
it just tastes like a lot of lime concentrate and sparkling water,
100%.
which is
correct.
not bad. It's
But-
just not.
It's just not a mocktail. This doesn't taste like a margarita.
Okay, so next we're gonna taste this Free Spirits non-alcoholic
Which
margarita.
Free Spirits is winning us over.
So I will tell you in advance that I really like this one.
Okay.
Because I think it just has more going on than something that just tastes like lime juice and carbonated water.
Okay.
So agree with me.
Just to say, please don't make us look like idiots.
Okay.
Smells spicy.
Ooh, it smells nice.
It smells like jalapeno.
I know. It tastes so good to me.
It like tickles your nose too. It tastes really
Isn't it good?
It tastes
You know,
so good.
when I do Sober January, because I do it every year, sometimes more successfully than others.
Sure.
I used to go to this restaurant called Cliff's Edge, which is no longer there. R.I.P.
Did it fall off the cliff?
A metaphorical cliff.
We get the joke.
No, but they had a slew of bitters for you to choose from, and I would get seltzer, or a soda water with the jalapeno bitters
fun.
and like an orange slice, and that was my mocktail.
That's nice.
Fantastic.
It's so good. And it doesn't say it's a jalapeno
But it
margarita,
is
but that's
absolutely a
what it
jalapeno.
tastes
It's
like.
great. I highly recommend
It's
this.
really good.
And then just put it over ice, make it last longer.
Yum.
I know. I really, really love that.
So good.
Okay, so now we'll do the other free spirits, which is well, actually no, let's stick to margaritas, right?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think we have
Okay.
That
No,
was
we did.
fantastic.
No, we don't.
I love that.
Strawberry
But
margarita.
maybe, there you go.
Okay.
This is Cool Mox.
Okay.
K-U-L.
Cute.
I can have another daughter named
Cute.
Mox.
Cute. Gin whiskey. Thank you.
Okay.
Pink.
It smells very,
Oh.
very fruity. No, it tastes like
so fake.
Hawaiian punch.
like Kool-Aid or
Yeah, it's just juice.
no.
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 With like
I know
fake
it
sugar.
reminds me of something specific.
It's
but not
giving me
something
Hawaiian
good.
punch vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's here. Take that away.
Take it away.
Take it away. Okay. Well, let's do the good mule now. How about that?
Okay.
All right.
So this is another free spirits. It's their Kentucky mule. So this is made with the spirit of look at what I've done.
Oh, Gwyneth.
This is made with their phony bourbon whiskey, and I think this is delicious too.
Smells like whiskey.
Oh, I like it.
How do they do it? It tastes like a whiskey drink.
It's
to
really
me.
good.
I know.
Absolutely, it tastes like that.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's also
you could fool
just-
somebody easy.
There's a few flavors that aren't quite whiskey-y, but I like them.
Yeah.
Lime, ginger. Yum.
And it has that leathery thing.
There's
too.
a little
I like that.
Yeah.
But with whiskey, that makes
And that's
sense.
Yeah.
good. And it even has like a little bit of that
Smokiness.
oaky kind of thing going
Yeah,
on.
that's lovely. Free spirits. Come
You're doing
on,
a good
sponsor.
Yeah,
Sporked.
sponsor us.
I
What-
brought. I
come
know.
on.
I brought some of these home, and I shared them with friends who do not drink. And I actually warned, like, my friend who's an alcoholic. I was like, "This tastes a lot."
Sorry. It was a little.
It's spicy.
It's spicy going down the hatch. Oh,
Got her good.
it's very good though.
It is. I can
I'm
still
so
feel
sorry.
it in there.
Yeah,
Wow, that was good.
Warming. But did you warn them? Like trigger warning? This
I
connection.
did. I
makes
trigger
it-
warned an alcoholic friend because I was like, I think this could be like it tastes so much like whiskey. It might, I don't know, mess up your brain a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she liked
She
it.
liked it. Okay. What's this iridescent can?
Ooh,
So
pretty.
Or
this is-
adaptogens.
This is Breeze. So I don't even know if this is really a mocktail. It's simply a functional beverage that's lemon and elderflower flavored, and it
Ooh,
has
that sounds nice.
lion's mane, cacao, black seed oil, and L-theanine. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know what that is. They also make, this brand also makes things with THC in them. So they
Okay.
also sent THC ones that I took over myself.
We're gonna start reviewing those next year.
Nice.
Well, this year. It's January now, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
It smells cool.
Ooh, it
Smells like a gummy.
I know. I'm liking it. Mmm.
Oh.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's really pleasant.
Mhm.
Again, I'm not sure. It doesn't give like necessarily like mocktail vibes, but it is more
giving
complex
me-
than a soda.
I agree.
It's
yeah.
giving me some mocktail vibes. It's like it's a little herbal and
Yeah.
stuff. So it's
No, there's like an earthiness to it as
I
well.
can't compare it to a specific. Although when I worked in Irish like pub in Nashville, you would get your shift drink at the end of your
Yeah,
shift,
sure.
and I always wanted a gummy bear shot, but a double, and I would sip it like a drink.
What's in a gummy bear shot?
No idea, absolutely no idea.
It's like every pucker.
But they
Yeah.
they would make it for me, and I freaking loved it.
And
wanna
does this
try
taste like it?
one.
It
You know
did.
this kind of tastes like the pineapple like gummy bear, like the this color.
It
gummy bear.
does. You're right.
Yeah, totally.
I would
like
put the gin would be good in here too.
I love that.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna get
separate.
that for sure.
Ugh. Now I want to have a gummy bear shot. Can we
Let's go. Let's go next door.
afterward?
Yes.
Go get some. Okay.
I bet no one knows what the hell it is anymore.
No, I think
I
you gotta
know.
go bar to bar. You don't explain it. You just go bar to bar until somebody says, okay.
I want to go to
Yeah.
Berrigan's and see.
Oh, I don't think they're gonna know.
Mm-mm.
But I feel like if we went to, say, a Dave and Buster's,
Right, exactly.
Ooh.
I think they'd know.
Hey, you guys! I also used to work at Dave and Buster's.
No way.
Very briefly.
Bartender or just in the
As a-
casino,
in
in
the
the arcade.
in the on the gambling floor.
The kidsino.
Yeah, it was really not a good job. I will
Really?
say that. And they made me wear a tie, which
Oh,
made
that
me
sounds
feel.
cute.
No, it wasn't. I felt like such a dork.
I bet you look cute in a tie.
Yeah, you look good in a tie.
Hey, you guys, thanks.
Bow tie? Straight tie.
Straight tie, but it was a clip-on.
Oh, that's fun.
That was my way of not really committing.
So what is this one?
This is another Cool Mox and Moscow Mule.
All right.
Coconut. Well, these have coconut water in them. It seems to be their thing.
I don't really taste much.
It's like
kind of like
it's
fake
ginger
sweet.
beer.
Yeah, but like not ginger
Diet
enough.
ginger beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you ain't fooling us.
Close it out
Okay.
with the last cool mock.
I
Yeah.
love mojitos. I love mojitos. I went through a real mojito phase, and now that I know how hard they are to make, I don't order
Oh
them
God,
anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
There was
I'm
like
not gonna do it to bartenders. They
Oh,
work too
for
hard.
a lot of muddling.
For a long time when I worked in like writing about booze, that was like the article everybody kept writing over and over again was like
Don't
the
order
one
them.
drink that bartenders hate when you order and like don't do this and da da da. And then there was a backlash where bartenders were like, I mean, just order it, man. Like, just don't order like 12 of them.
Yeah.
Like, we
Well-
can make a drink. Like, calm down.
There was this bar that I went to in New York. I think it's called the Garret, and they had a blueberry mojito that was already pre-made. It was like in a thing,
Oh yeah.
but then they put blueberries in it. It
Yeah.
was so good.
Yum.
The problem with making mojitos at home is I can't bring myself to put as much sugar in it as you actually need to make it taste
Okay.
good. Like
Yeah.
every time I make them at home, I'm like, this isn't as good. And it's
I
like, yeah, because
hate-
I'm not using a full cup of sugar.
I know when you get that visual, it like sucks the fun out of something.
Yeah.
I hate
You're like,
that.
that much butter? Really? I do not like
So this
I
is
do
a
not like
blackberry mojito, but
it. Does have a minty thing going on, but not in a way that I particularly enjoy.
No, it's brushing your teeth and then taking a sip of some fruit soda or
You are
something.
so right. That is what that is. It's it's a Flintstone vitamin.
Oh my god.
That your
I-
mom gave you after you brushed your teeth and you're like, shit.
Flintstones.
You're like,
Yeah.
I ate like a whole handful of those once, and my mom was like, we might have to take her to the hospital, and I was like, what? And then they didn't take.
No,
I guess
why?
it's-
Because you'll just pee it out. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, wait. We've got these guys
Ooh.
first.
Okay.
So these are the Betty Buzz, which is owned by what's her face, or at least it's mostly owned by.
It just says produced for
What
Betty Buzz.
is her name?
I don't
She's
know.
married to Ryan Reynolds.
Oh,
Blake Lively?
Yes.
she makes these.
Yes, or is heavily connected to the company.
God, they are. How rich can you be, guys?
I mean, So listen, I did not know that. That's interesting. The only thing I know about Blake Lively is that.
Yeah, she founded it.
Wow. I
Wow.
had no idea. Blake Lively's sister is named Robin Lively, and
Yeah, she's
in
from Teen Witch.
That's
Take
so.
that.
I'm like, I live in a Robin Lively house.
Top that.
Pop that, thank you. It's been a long time. Take that, right?
Take that. I bet you can't take it.
I think that Tim knows the entire top that
That's
rap,
really cute.
which is really attractive.
That's really hot.
Mhm.
This tastes like so familiar, and I can't place it.
Yeah.
It tastes like vanilla almost.
Yes, thank you. It
It's like
tastes
vanilla Sprite or
Yeah.
something.
Yes. Oh my god, yes, with
Mhm.
like a lot of lime in it.
It's called. What do they
It's called
call it?
sparkling oak smoked lemonade.
Which just
That's-
isn't a thing.
So that is where the vanilla is coming from, because that's what they're trying to do is like get the vanilla tinged flavor of oak, but it just comes across as like vanilla extract.
It tastes to me like a push pop.
yeah,
Okay.
like a little bit of an orange
Remember those-
creamsicle kind of thing.
Yeah,
but lemon.
yeah, creamsicle
Yeah.
push pop that you have the Flintstones.
But still very like the lemon juice. It's not lemonade.
No.
That's just lemon
No, it's
juice.
just lemon juice.
I
very
don't mind
tart.
it. I think it's interesting.
I think it's
It's not my
interesting.
favorite. I don't think it's a mocktail
No,
tasting
it's kind of an
thing.
interesting soda, like an interesting grown-up soda.
Okay, this is sparkling apple ginger sour cherry mocktail.
a lot going
That's
on.
just a lot of
Yeah,
words
what
smushed
what
together.
cocktail is that?
I know, like
Try ordering that at a bar.
Yeah.
Hi.
I would like a sparkling cherry maple wood.
And be like, Blake Lively sent me.
And they're gonna be like, oh, just order mojitos again. God dang.
That just tastes like ginger beer.
It does just taste like ginger beer. On the other hand, I like it.
I like it too.
Because it tastes like ginger beer, but I don't get any sour or apple or
I ain't getting nothing from
just
that.
ginger.
Yeah.
I like the other one better.
I do. I like her. I like the Betty Buzz tonic water. I will say some of the mixers are good, but
Okay.
and some of the
these are-
cocktails are good.
I think the rest of these are beers. And then
Okay.
this is
That's
our
it.
last. Oh, no,
No, that's
it.
beer too.
This is going to serve as our bridge. It's a mocha nitro stout.
Okay.
So this is taking us from mocktails into non-alcoholic craft beers. Mocha creamy, velvety smooth. Ooh. Let's see.
And it's from Groovy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Groovy with an E loud. Thank you.
Sorry, I was just breathing really heavily for no reason. I was like,
It smells like what smells like if you're making beer. It smells like the mash essentially, like super malty,
Oh, it sure does.
like pumpernickel.
too watery
It's
tasting.
very very light. Like with that smell, you think you're in for something like kind of rich, but it's very very mild and light and no bubbles, which is fine for a stout. But like if there's no flavor, you gotta have something.
It's not heavy enough to be a stout. Of all the thick things we've drank,
Of all the thick things,
this could have been thicker. Thicken it.
thicken it. Put some flour in this fake beer.
I mean,
Yeah.
something. I don't
More sugar, maybe?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I think that would be good. This is, yeah, that was a letdown.
Let's go with. Okay, let's set some expectations, I guess.
All right. Sierra Nevada.
So Sierra Nevada, this is our current number one best non-alcoholic beer. They have two that came out last year. They've got the golden that we're gonna have now. They also have an IPA. The IPA is also good, but in my memory, this one was better. We'll see if it continues to hold up.
Okay.
Sorry.
Why the fuck did I move the cup while you were pouring? Like an idiot.
I do feel kind of buzzed, guys.
I know, I feel like not good. Like I feel kind of sick.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do shots of all these
Yeah.
things.
It's all the
Yeah.
adaptogens.
All right, let's
Ooh.
see. It smells like beer.
Yeah. I think this still tastes really good. It still tastes like a nice kind of creamy head, just enough like hops
Yeah.
flavor to give it touch bitterness, but it's not gonna like blow out your palate. Like
Yeah.
such a
Dang.
good, like this with a burger would be lovely.
It is. It's really nice.
I love it.
Yeah, it's
What-
really good.
I might just tell someone to sneak these into my fridge and not tell me.
You would know.
I mean, you really wouldn't.
I
know.
wouldn't know.
I think, yeah,
No,
the
that's
best
good.
non-alcoholic beers
Really
really
good.
just taste like beer, which is
Okay.
it's
So
just
burpy.
a beautiful thing.
A beautiful, and that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
What is that from?
Martha?
Oh, Martha.
Okay, let's try the Ration Ale Mexican Cerveza. So Mexican style beer should be light, should be crisp, should be pretty much just that.
I always think that like Corona especially has like kind of a metallic taste to it,
Yes.
but I like that.
Do you like Tecate?
Almost like lime.
I think so, yeah.
I love
like
Tecate. I think I like Tecate though because of Anthony Bourdain. Like
He like made it.
he
cool.
loved it, and then I've ordered it all the time.
Again, just not a lot. We have had the non-alcoholic Corona, and it tastes exactly like Corona. And
I like this.
here's the thing. I also think this is fine, but I think if you're going after that traditional like Mexican beer flavor, I think the non-alcoholic Corona does it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
good,
this.
But you do have to
one.
like what a Corona tastes like, I guess.
I got to be honest. The frothiness.
It's
of this
very
one
frothy.
Is what's really doing it for me.
Yeah.
It's very light, and it
It's
is
nice.
It would be really refreshing.
Yeah, I would
But
definitely.
there's not a lot of flavor.
It's
Put a lime
just-
in that for
It's
sure.
missing something, but it's good, and I love
It's missing alcohol,
the creaminess of it.
but it's good.
that creamy
It doesn't-
head.
It doesn't have that
I
offensive
like it.
non-alcoholic over. A lot of non-alcoholic beers can taste cooked.
And
Yes, it's not
55 calories per can. That's what it said on
That's
there.
half a beer.
See, that's for me like the dry January thing is like you're not drinking, so you're never hungover, so you work out and then you save money, which I don't think this is going to help us with. But at least you're like,
Well, you drink less of these.
you're not hungover, you got more energy and stuff to do things you got to do.
True.
But the calorie part about mocktails is
Yeah.
the downside for me.
Yeah.
So
sure.
it's like the
a lot of
biggest
juice.
downside because it's like, well, I want to see some of the results of dry January,
Right.
depuffing,
I know.
and all that. Like the skin looks better, that kind of thing. But if I'm
Yeah.
drinking all this sugar, but 55
I love
calories,
55 calories.
Rationale
it's
is my
nice.
favorite beer out of everything we've had so far.
Okay, wow.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it's my
Okay.
fave.
Onto Brewdog's non-alcoholic version of their Elvis AF beer, which is a very popular IPA. It is grapefruit infused. So
Let's see.
fancy,
Thank you.
crafty, nerdy beer.
It smells very hoppy. Right?
Smells very hoppy and very grapefruity.
Citrusy, yeah.
Mm-mm.
No, it tastes like water. Like
Somebody
infused.
farted in that.
Yeah, I know.
They wasted it into a cup.
That's what happens when you waste it.
Good callback. I was like, what is she talking about? Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like beer. It kind of tastes like remnants of beer mixed with sparkling water or something like that.
There was something very strange
Foul.
behind that.
That's too
Yeah,
bad. Yeah.
like dirty dishwater.
Yeah, I don't like that. Somebody squeeze a rag in there.
Yeah.
Yes,
I like,
exactly.
Dank beers. That's not what that was. That was a different
That was
one.
just
there's
dank.
something else.
Okay, our last two is we've got a non-alcoholic hop sour
Mm-hmm.
and a peach goza, which is like a sour with a little bit of sea salt in it.
Oh, okay.
Let's do the sea salt.
I've
Let's
never
do the
had-
goza first.
I've had a sour beer before, and I didn't mind it.
Okay. I went through a big sour period, like back in like 2017 or whatever, when everybody was like, how sour can we get it?
Yeah.
Are we over
This
the
one's like
orange
25
wine
calories.
thing, by the way?
I don't know.
Now menus just have orange
I'm
wine
over it.
sections,
Okay.
so everybody's
I
like,
tried, and every time I tried it, I was like, why are we
That's
calling
another
kombucha wine? This is bad.
that's just natural wine to begin with for a lot of it.
natural one, yeah.
You
It's
get that
like
funk,
Mm.
I like that. It's very,
Very
again,
peachy.
very mild, very
Um,
peachy.
but
I
very
like
very
it.
mild on the beer side of things.
Yes, but it tastes good.
Honestly,
Very sour.
that's more mocktail to me than anything.
I was gonna say I don't think I would
It's
classify that
lovely.
as a like if you want a beer and even if you want a sour beer, that's not gonna, especially if you want to go.
Yeah.
That's not gonna do it for you. However, if you want to drink something more complicated than a soda, I think that's nice. It's not quite as funky as like a kombucha would be.
No,
but
not
it
at
has a
all.
little bit of that twang.
Yeah.
It's like
It
if
could be
someone whispered
sour.
something into it.
Mm-hmm.
Sour.
Yeah, I like it though.
Put a lime and a sprig of mint in there
yeah,
with
that'd
some
be nice.
ice. I'd be into that.
Honestly, I would cut up some actual peaches in there.
I
I'd be
was
pretty
gonna
happy.
say I don't think that
Ooh.
I've had a lot of peach beer in my life, but I think that works pretty well.
It does. No, the Dogfish Head used to have a festiva pesh that I loved. That was a sour. That was a sour. But
You guys ever play that game where you like pour?
No.
Let me tell you what it is.
Never played
Where
the game. Nobody will play with wood.
No.
Where you pour like a little bit of liquid and you try to make sure it doesn't leave the top, and it's so fun.
Do you have to drink it if it goes over?
No, you just lose.
Oh.
But
I'd like to suggest a rule.
all right, okay. If it
Not
goes,
for this.
oh, all
But
right.
it was actual beer.
Okay, fair.
Are we
This
gonna
is too
do
many
it?
things. Well, we'll take a
Are
sip
we
of
gonna-
this at the end.
Next time?
I don't. Yeah, I gotta put it on
It's
the
not gonna
plate.
go
I don't want to
over.
ruin their nice thing. Okay, we've got the hop sour. Oh, pretty color.
Whoa.
Pretty.
It's from Hop Lark. It's dry hopped with Simcoe and Strata hops. It's got hibiscus
it's got
petals.
That fart smell again.
Hibiscus petals, and that's about it. And hops.
I just like poured it into
Ooh, it
the-
does have a real kind of funky smell.
I don't really like that very much.
I don't even want to taste it. I'm sorry. Well, okay, here we go.
Yeah, it kind of just tastes like tea that's gone bad.
Yep.
Tastes like a Brussels sprout.
Oh,
There's something. It has that same whatever that stink flavor is.
that's
the
dank flavor.
Look at
All
that,
right.
guys.
Okay, let's do a quick recap on the good ones.
Bring them on out. This is my fave.
Clap, 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 clap,
Clap, clap, clap, clap, clap, clap, clap. Oh, wow. 15 calories per 1.5 full ounce. And then
The gin.
this is great, too. The gin is good. We love these. I loved this Breeze thing.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Well, that was disappointed.
like...
We gotta go.
I was doing an order.
And then these are
Okay.
our friends.
So we've got our free spirits, the spirit of Milano. We've got our gin, The two other free spirits, the Kentucky Mule, the Margarita, are Sierra Nevada Trail Pass Golden, our Ration Ale Mexican Cerveza, the Peach Goza Partake, and our Adaptogenic
Our gummy bear shot.
Gummy bear shot. And that lineup I think would take you really nicely through all of January.
Honestly,
that's a good little bar setup right there. You'd be pretty happy.
Yeah. I'm in. I think that I'm glad because I needed a new plan. Most of what I did was I'd get club soda and then put tart cherry juice in there and then a lime and just a dash of bitters and then call it a day.
Yeah, that's lovely.
That's good.
But this is more exciting. I'm more excited now.
Yeah. I can't wait to play the game where we pour things into a cup and then see if it's going to overflow.
But I just can't wait to play a game. Finally.
Yay!
That's what you're learning.
Goodbye, everyone. Comment, subscribe, tell us if it's goodbye.